Welcome to the 2023 SUSE CP Conference, the Edge of Opportunity podcast from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. The Southeastern United States Canadian Provinces, or SUSE CP Alliance, was established in 2007 to formally advance a common interest in enhancing economic ties between the two regions. The Alliance is a strategic trade and investment-focused partnership between 6 southeastern U.S. states and 6 Canadian provinces. This year's conference is focused on opportunities in the blue and green economies.
And welcome to the SUSE CP 2023 podcast with Gale Force Winds. I'm Alan Dale. With me, as always, my good buddy Jerry Crew. It's always good to have a fella back on the podcast, been on there before. Bill, why don't you tell us what you're up to?
How you doing? I'm attending this conference here, hoping to drum up some end users and some potential distributors in the Eastern Seaboard of the U.S. That's what my goal is here at this conference.
Bill, refresh us on your product offering. Now, exactly how does that work?
Well, we have an oil technology. It's oil recycling technology, actually, and what it does, it removes ultrafine contamination from engine oil, transmission oil, turbine oil, and ultrafine particulate, which allows our customers to dramatically prolong the oil with operational safety, with the added benefit of helping the environment, and most importantly, making the equipment more reliable, more dependable, and reducing the mechanical wear.
Right, so cleaner oil makes your equipment run longer. You don't need to change it that much. It's a cost benefit. You don't need to throw it out. It's environmentally friendly. Is that what I'm getting out of it?
You hit it nail on the head. Everyone.
Right.
Yep.
And now tell me this, what's your kind of ideal customer look like?
Oh, well, they range. We do a lot of marine applications, commercial fishing vessels. There's over 250 in Newfoundland that have the technology installed. We do power generation. We've done some installations for Nunavik Power in the Arctic. So the ideal customer, anybody with a diesel engine or hydraulic system that wants to help the environment, prolong their oil and reduce their downtime on their equipment.
Right, so in this conference here, you're into conversations with companies down southeastern United States, Canadian provinces, a lot of diesel engines around there.
Yeah, well, just about everything. The wheels of the economy, or as we should say, are ran by diesel engines and machinery. So.
And how easy to access you, Bill? Like somebody wants to learn a little bit about your services, how do they go about doing that?
Well, you can visit us at our website, oilfiltrationsolutions.com. I know it's a little bit of a mouthful, but oilfiltrationsolutions.com. If you go to our Facebook page as well, Oil Filtration Solutions, there's a myriad of installation pictures, videos. Our website, we have a special section on our website called Media, for customers who don't know a lot about mechanical wear or oil sample analysis or why they should have their oil kept clean. There's lots of articles, literature there that they can download and read. But it's a great conference. I think there's a lot of synergies between the Eastern Seaboard. The cultural geography is much the same. Industries, there's a major fishing industry on the Eastern Seaboard of the U.S. I'm hoping to tap into that while I'm here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you done any of the business-to-business meetings yet?
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. So you're setting up appointments and meeting one-on-one?
I think I got 16 meetings.
16, Bill?
3 days, yeah.
Wow.
With potential...
It's a great format, though, isn't it? To do one-on-one
Well, it's great,
meetings.
because a lot of times, with my product being so technical, sometimes I need more time to illustrate what it is and how it works, but I can do that simply with a couple of videos. I have oil sample analysis and case studies I can show them. It's enough time, 15, 20 minutes, to get someone's interest so that at least when you do send them that email later on, they will take the time to read it and not just say, oh, that's going in the trash. At least they know beforehand that I have a proven technology that's a green technology, and it helps reduce operating costs. So
Yeah, pretty quick return on investment, I bet, on your product.
Yeah, it depends. Usually, like on a typical diesel engine, you're looking at about 2,500 hours. The system is paid for your return, and then from there on in, with the 66, most of my customers prolong their oil by a factor of 3, when they do oil sample analysis, some customers are going 4 and 5. I have one customer in British Columbia who's pushed it to 8 times longer.
Wow.
And the oil samples are done by Caterpillar in Wear Check Canada. They verified. He actually called the laboratories. He said, am I reading this correct? And so return on investment is within a couple of years easily.
Right.
But on that note, if someone went 8 times, so you recommend even using your technology, you
Without-
change it after a certain point.
Without doing any oil samples, if the engine is working properly, you can get away with tripling the oil change easily by a factor of 3. Soot levels are 0.1, 0.2%. TBN levels, which are the measurement of acid in the oil, which basically determines how healthy your additive package is. Those TBN numbers were in the new range as new oil.
Wow. After 8 years or 3 years?
After 3, a factor of 3, yes. Yeah. But the customer who went a factor of 8, he was still in
the range.
Still in the range at the TBN. The acid could not deplete the additive package.
It must save you lots of money on maintenance too on the equipment, right?
Well, the funny thing about it is I approach customers. Years ago it was difficult. Now I've been in the business long enough. But you have customers I've approached years ago and no, I'm not interested. I'll do my own thing, and then I program them in my phone, and then 5 years down the road, I'll see their name come up on my phone, and then they'll be saying, "Oh yeah, I got water in my hydraulic system. Does it still take water out of hydraulic oil? Yeah. I'll be there in an hour."
Yeah. Good. Listen, Bill, it sounds like a great product, and I wish you the best of luck here at the conference. Cheers.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Bill, for joining on Gale Force Wins.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
Thank you for tuning in to the 2023 SUSE CP Conference, the Edge of Opportunity podcast from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. The 2024 conference is taking place in Biloxi, Mississippi, and we look forward to seeing you there.